श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पादम् शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। कारस्त्वन्तकारो वै ऋकारस्तन्निवर्तकः कारनिरोधित्वात् गुरुरित्यभिधीयते सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदम् पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ ईशावास्यमिदगुं सर्वम् यत्किञ्च जगत्याञ्जगत् तेन त्यक्तेन भुजिताः मा कृतः कस्य सिद्धनम् कुर्वन्नेवेह कर्माणि जिजीविषेत् शतगुं समाः। शतगुं समाः एवं त्वयि नान्यथेतोऽस्ति न कर्म लिप्यते नरे असूर्यानाम ते लोकाः अन्धेन तमसा वृताः तागुंस्ते प्रीत्याभिगच्छन्ति ये केचात्महनो जनाः अनेजत् अनेजत् एकम् मनसो जवीयः नैनद्देवा आप्नुवन् पूर्वम् अर्षद् तद्धावतः अन्यान् अत्येति तिष्ठत तस्मिन् अपो मातरिश्वा दधाति First verse or first mantra of this Ishavasyopanisad, we have seen for a people, one who is self-knowledge, otherwise a people, one who are performing or pursuing a life of karma yoga, for such people, first mantra, tena tyaktena bhunjitaha, meaning we have seen in detail. Second mantra we have seen for a people, one who are viveki, one who knows we have to live in life for my happiness also and for other happiness. So these people, they live a life with dharma, and with dharma, they always wish to live 100 years of life. That we have seen in second mantra, and in last third mantra, what we have seen yesterday. So Shruti says, they say there are people, and who are such people? Atma Hanaha Janaha. One who are not interested to know who they are. Such people are called Atma Hanaha, Atmanam Dhanati, Atmanam Hanti. One who has killed oneself means who are not interested. And these people are andhena tamasa avruta. They are as though are covered by the darkness of ignorance. So andhena agnanena tamasa is andhakarena avruta. And this such people, they lokaha gachanti. They will go. And where they will go, Asurya Nama Te Lokaha. So there is a loka where they can experience their own papa. So we have seen the meaning of loka is not only Prithvi Loka, Bhuloka or something, Atal Vital, but here the meaning of loka means when they can experience their own papa or on their punya, but here mean being third mantra, all these people who are Atma Janaha, so Lokaha means they will get even Sthavar Yoni up to the any Yoni which is called Papa Yoni are called Lokaha, and these people are Asuryaha. Asuryaha means like Asura, one who always revels, one who always enjoys in sense organs and sense object are called Asuryaha. They people abhigachanti in such yoni, and where pretya. Pretya means when they given up this body, after that they will go such yoni. And now we are entering in fourth verse. So Shankaracharya is given beautiful bhashya, one or two line only before this mantra. So up to here, he has written, Yasya Atmanaha Ananat Avidvamsaha Samsaranti. Yasya, the avidvamsaha means a people who are not interested to know who they are called avidvamsaha, means agnani. Here, whenever avidvamsa come, is equal to agnani, ignorant people with regard to oneself, with regard to body, mind, sense, complex. This agyani samsaranti. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. In that cycle, they keep on moving. Samsaranti, the reason is what? Atmanaha ananat. Because of killing oneself, this such ignorant people, they keep on moving in samsara. There are opposite of these people, tat viparyena, means opposite of this avidvamsaha. These people are called vidvamsaha. The meaning of vidvamsaha means atmagyani. This atmagyani janaha muchyante. They will release from this samsaranti, this life of becoming, and they na atmahanaha. They are not killing oneself because they are interested to know who they are. So na atmanaha. So when they know Atmanam, there are two words, Atmanam. Atmahana means one who killed oneself is called Atmahanaha. There is another word is called Atmavit. The meaning of Atmavit means Atmanam Janati. Atmanam Vetti is called Atmavit. One who knows oneself is a Atma. Such people, muchyante, they will release from the birth and death cycle because they are not Atma Anaha, but we can we can put one word, Apitu Atmavita, being knower of the Atma. Then if they know the Atma, which type of Atma? They know, and because of knowing that Atma, they are muchyante. So Shankaracharya has written, Tat Kidrusham Atma Tattvam. Atma Tattvam iti uchyate. Which type of Atma Tattvam is being said in this fourth mantra? So before entering in this verse, I would like to tell one thing. It says there are I think these people will go now. So suppose we say gnanam means knowledge. In English we say knowledge. Shastra says there are three types of gnana. One is called pratyaksha gnana. Another is called paroksha gnanam. And last one is called aparoksha gnana. So pratyaksha knowledge in English we say is a direct knowledge. So if the glass is in front of me and I say, oh, this is the glass. This is called direct knowledge. The all objects are in front of me, us, and through our senses or sense organs, we can have knowledge. Such type of gnana is called pratyaksha gnana. So which is in the front of our senses. Even there is a aksha, prati aksha. If we split this pratyaksha, is called prati aksha. Aksha means sense organs, not only eye. So which are in the front of our sense organ and we can perceive anything immediately are called pratyaksha gnanam, direct knowledge or direct knowledge. But there are something which are not in front of us, which are away from our senses, and still we can have knowledge. People keep on saying that we can even can go there and we can say, oh, what are I listening? It is here only. Are called paroksha gnana. If I say there is a Anaikati, there is a Dakshinamurti, is a very good deity. So this is right now, it is not in front of us, but we can go there and what we say, we can clarify. Then it is called para aksha. Para means away. Aksha. Actually, I think it should be paras, which is away from our senses, are called paroksha gnanam. In English, it says indirect knowledge. So there is a direct knowledge, there is an indirect knowledge. But there is another knowledge which is not in front of our sense organs. Even there is an object which are not away from even our sense organs, but which is always with us. We need not to require even senses to know. Such gnanam is called aparoksha gnana. All the time, which is always with us, is called aparoksha gnana. When I say that I am just seeing this whole I am seeing, so I am using I am, again it is not working. I am so I am writing here seeing. I cannot able to write. I am seeing. So when I am awake, I am seeing everything with through my eyes, whatever available. Then I go to sleep, and sleep also, I have seen something. So in my dream, when I say, oh, yesterday I have seen something, dream, at that time in dream also, I even we say I was, but really speaking, in dream also, I am available. So in waking state, here in dream state, and when we go to deep sleep, in deep sleep also, after awaking, we say, today I had a good sleep. So when we say I had a good sleep, there is someone who is sitting in the deep sleep and noticing everything. So in deep sleep also, there is a one thing is available, and this is called I. And really speaking, this I cannot be always connected with gross body, means this Sthula Sharira. This I am is always cannot connected with subtle body. Sukshma Sharira. And because in waking state, gross body and subtle body is available. In dream state, gross body is we are out of gross body, but subtle body is available. But in deep sleep, there is a no gross body, no subtle body, but still one is available. This is called I. And one who knows who is this I. And how that person should know this I is the aparokshataya. Whatever now in this mantra, whatever given the characteristics of Atma, the Lakshana of Atma is not one Atma who is sitting somewhere else, somewhere, but whatever is describing in this four mantra is me only. When person have such type of knowledge is called aparoksha gnana. And one who has such aparoksha gnana, for one time if he is aparoksha gnana, that person is called Atma Gnani. or that person is called Vidwan or Vidvamsah, Vidwan, according to Shruti. That is now is describing in fourth verse, fourth mantra. It is not verse, but always mantra. So this still I can give one. There is a two words we are using. One is called mantra and another is called shloka. The difference between two is shlok is a paurushaya, is a written by any person are called shloka, while mantra means which is not written by anyone. Apaurushaya, which are available in Veda, are called mantra. Other than Veda, all are called shloka only. So verses means shloka, but I don't think in his English translation of mantra. So this mantra, fourth mantra, is giving the description of us. People say, I would like to write my autobiography, this Gandhi's autobiography. Many autobiographies are available, but it keep on changing from person to person. But I would say Upanishad is a original autobiography. And this Upanishad is relevant to each and every person. Because whatever given in Upanishad, this is we really speaking. So this, now what is the description will come is nothing but our own real nature. Other things are keeps on moving, but this will remain with us. And if we have such knowledge, this is not the description of anything else, but this is the description of me. If we think, then that person considers Atma. Like aparoksha. The meaning of aparoksha means this is not anything else but me only. There is a one story. I will tell only shortly, but there is a in Akbar, the king in Akbar kingdom, one scholar has entered and he used to speak only in Sanskrit. And everybody asks me, generally we ask them, from where are you? That Sanskrit, that scholar says, you cannot find out from where I am. He never speak in any language, in only Sanskrit. Then Akbar also has some teaching. I would like to know from which state, because each and every person, they're all regional language. But he says you cannot find out. That much I am scholar. Then or that our Akbar asked Birbala, you find out this person or this scholar is from which state. He says it is not that much difficult. I will find it out. Then after some period, winter has started, and Delhi winter is very hard. So in winter season, our that scholar was sleeping in the night peacefully. Then Birbal entered in his room with ice cold water in bucket, and he just poured on that Vidwan. Immediately he wakes up and he starts to give, gali in his own language. Who are you? From where? There, Birbala says, okay, only that much I would like to know from where I means in deep sleep we forget whatever we are doing. I am the scholar, but in deep sleep we used to forget. But scholar, Atma Gnani, even somebody asks in deep sleep and somebody gives slept to him. He says, you have given the slept to this body, not me. One who has that much assimilate Atmagnanam, that person is called Atmagnani. Otherwise, there are many people are available who know such words and they start telling this is this is this. But we have to, whenever this word comes, we have to think this is not description of third person, this is a description of me. With this first word on this, there are many words are, this is unaged. These all are description of our own. This Atma is unaged. Atma is ekam. This Atma, Manasaha, Javiyaha is the third one. Na enat devaha apnuvat purvam ashat. This is the fourth one. Fifth one is tadhavatah anyan atyeti. This four, no, yeah, this is fifth. Sixth one is tishtat is sixth one. And seventh is asmin apaha matarishva dadati. So total 7 characteristics have been given, not for Atma, but for ours. If we say Atma, then this is Atma is sitting somewhere. But this all our description is not anything else but ourself. So first word is anajat. Then I will keep going. So meaning of ajat, Shankaracharya, we will see also Bhashyam, but the meaning of ajat means to move, to shake. Actually, shaking is called ajat. Ajru kampane, according to Panini Dhatu Prakarana. But ajat means movement, shaking, movement. The Shastra says 3 types of movement is possible in this body. One is the chalanam. Second one is no, in own space we can just trembling. Kampanam is just trembling. So kampanam, which here mentioned, kampanam, this is kampanam. And last one is vikaryam. If we say, today I will prepare a yogurt out of milk, then this milk undergoes some process, is called vikaram. I cannot able to write because of the greatness of data. So, vikaram. So chalanam possible means motion is possible when. So I can say right now I'm in the hall, but I'm not available in our kutia. Means this body is limited. And being this body has its own limitation, it moves. So only movement possible that which has some limitation. But when we say Atma, I cannot able to write. But when we say Atma, Atma doesn't have any type of motion. So people ask why Atma cannot move, or I am as a consciousness, how can I not need to move? The answer is Sarva Vyapakatvat. Our real nature is all pervading. Sarva Vyapakatvat. Being all pervading, there is no need of any movement. This is my always one example. The space of a kuchri on the top, there is a space. Sometimes if space felt bored All the time I have to see only this type of farmer and this. Let me go and do something else. Let me go to Mumbai. Let me go to some big city, even US. Then I can enjoy. Can space go? Or can space can have shaken with space on the top of Mumbai or US? Cannot possible. The reason is space is all pervading. And one which is all pervading need not to move. So whenever it says anajat, this Atma Tattva cannot move, the meaning is Sarva Vyapakatvat. Being all pervading, there is a no need of moving. So if we think this myself is Sarva Vyapak, all pervading, and still I am sitting available inside this body, then whatever movement are possible in this body, because as gross body, when we are waking, there are too much type of motions. Motions means gati. There are many type of gati is possible, but this all gati, this all type of activity possible for gross body, sthul sharira, not for me. We have to see this each and every word like this only. If we say Atma is all pervading, Atma need not to move, then it doesn't, relevant to us. But when we say Atma anajat, then I am sitting in this body. Still, if I am speaking, there is a one motion is there. If you are listening and you are moving, this motion is there. But motion is at what level? Gross body level, sthula sharira level. I am mere consciousness only. Same way, when we get up and we go to sleep, all the time, manaha, our mind, keep on doing different type of thinking. All thoughts are just moving in our mind. Who we are mere consciousness. Everything, like, when we go to see some movie, some chalachitra movie. So what's the content of the movie? The screen remain as it is, and whole these pictures are keep on moving. Same way, this consciousness is like a screen, and this whatever going inside the under on the screen is like a gross body and subtle body. And if this Chaitanya is not stationary, then this is cannot possible. To move everything, one thing should be stationary. Otherwise, motion cannot possible. Train can run on the rails when these rails are stationary. Vehicle can keep on moving on the road. Roads are at one level are stationary. So one thing is stationary, other can keep on moving. Same way this body keep on moving. Even thoughts are keep on moving when consciousness is stationary. And who are me or who is me? So we can say I am mere consciousness because of my presence. This Sthula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira keep on doing all type of activity. It is not belongs to me. Such thinking is called Atma Chintana. And Atma Chintana means this all description belongs to me. Whatever disease come in this gross body, it is gross body, not for me. There are many thoughts come. We make us upset. So we should not upset because all thought process at mind level, I am only consciousness. So this is my real nature. In Ramakrishna Paramhamsa, there is a one Swamiji. I don't know his sannyas diksha name, but his name was Hari Maharaj. Like Narendra was there, Rakhal was there, same even Hari Maharaj, direct disciple of Ramakrishna. This Hari Maharaj, after given sannyasa by Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, I forgot his name. But this is very nice person. So after sannyasa and Ramakrishna Paramahamsa just passed away, Vivekananda ji has asked this Hari Maharaj, you go and you just stay in US, you build one ashram and you teach there. Then this Hari Maharaj went there. It starts from the Bhutananda Dada, suppose there, I forgot. Then he went and he was teaching. He has many students, US students, they're foreign students. So one day this Hari Maharaj was sitting under the tree and he was laughing. There is no people surrounding. Still he was laughing. Then one of his student was girl, means young girl. She went and she asked Hari Maharaj, why are you laughing? There is nobody is surrounded you. Still, why are you laughing? Then Swamiji says, I'm just watching my mind. Even though I know I am not body, even I know I am not mind, but such thoughts are still passing my mind. That's why I'm laughing. So he's just watching. I'm just observing my own thought process. To see one's own thought process is called is just Sakshi, is a Chaitanya. Everything is Ajat, everything is moving. I'm just Sakshi Chaitanya. So Anajat means who the real nature is. I am not any type, I cannot move. But I am only the Sakshi of everything. It's called Anajat. One word, if we in meditation, if we contemplate on it, we can assimilate slowly. So this is the one word is called Anajat. This is my nature. Another word, second verse is Ekam. This consciousness, how many consciousness are available? This is Ekam only. Sadeva Somya Idamagra Asid Ekameva Advitiyam. So that all pervading consciousness, how can be two? When Avakasha is not available, two spaces. Space is one. This consciousness is the cause of space. It is more subtle and more pervaded than only Ekam only. So this consciousness is Ekam. And in Taittiriya Upanishad is a very famous one line is there. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Your Veda Nihitam Guhaya, but I am only interested. Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. There in Taittiriya Upanishad, whole description of consciousness, they have given the name Brahman. In Chandogya Upanishad, they have given the same name of consciousness. It's Sat. In same Chandogya Upanishad, in seventh chapter, it is name given to consciousness is Bhuma. In Mundaka, it's given the name Akshara. Same way here, nothing, only Atma Tattva. There is no different name, but same Atma Tattva means Satyam. The meaning of Satyam means existence. Here, Satyam is not I am Satyam Vadishyami, but Satyam means existence. Jnanam means, Shankaracharya has written, is a mere consciousness without any object, mere consciousness. But this thing which is exist and which is in the form of consciousness, it is not bound by three things. Shastra says, Vastu, Deshaha, and Kalaha. When Anantam word comes, this is not connected with, it is not bound by Kalaha means time. Not connected by means any space. And Vastu means any object. So when we say it is a not bound by any space, it is called all-pervading. Sarva Vyapakaha means it is not bound by any space. We are bound by space. That's why I am sitting here. I am not available anywhere else. So this limitation is need some place to be available. but it doesn't need any particular space because all pervading. So when we say it is not bound by any space is equal to sarvavyapaka, all pervading. This is given is unaged. So meaning of unaged means it need not to move. And why it doesn't need to move? Because it is all pervading. The meaning of all pervading means it is not bound by any place. Everywhere it is available. Sarva Vyapakaha Tatam, all are synonyms of not bound by time. And one more word I have found here is unaged. It is need not to move. Another word is this consciousness, which is always a existence. It is not bound by any object. When we say it is not bound by any object, means if this is a glass, then this glass cannot be a flask. This glass cannot be even pot. This glass cannot be anything except this glass. Means this vastu is limited by glass only. Same way, if I say this laptop, then other than this laptop cannot be available anywhere. But when we say this consciousness, it is not bound by any object, the meaning is only one, which is all pervading and only one. So this consciousness, real nature is ekam. It is not bound by space when it is not bound by any object. Objects are many, then it with their own limitation. But when we say it is not bound by any object, means it is only one, all pervading. But how long it will be available? It is not given, but here it is given. It is not bound by time also. When we say it is not bound by time, means it doesn't have birth, it doesn't have end. Whenever when we say it is bound by time, then we ask when you are born, it is connected to time. So when we say it is not bound by time, the good word for this is anadi. Adi means beginning, anadi means beginningless. And when we say it doesn't have any end, this gross body has end, but this is being is not connected by time, it doesn't have any end. That's why it's called anantam. Anantam means it doesn't have end, doesn't have beginning. This is what our real nature. Every time we have to think. Sometimes people say, oh, I will die. After some time, you won't die. The body will die. Who is sitting inside won't die. Because it is only ekam. Then if people ask, why then I find many consciousness are everywhere? So this is answer is given in Kathopanishad. Only we will see one shloka, one mantra. If we ask, Agni has any type of form, fire doesn't have any form, it doesn't have whatever the log of wood, according to it has its form. Fire doesn't have form, but it says, Agnihi yatha ekah, just as fire is only one. But according to that wood, it becomes many. If one is round, if one is long, one is square. So it says bhuvanam pravishtaha. If the fire enters in different type of form, then rupam pratirupa. Same fire becomes many in different type of wood. Same way, ekah tatha sarva bhutantarat. One who's sitting inside in everybody's heart is ekah, is only one. But rupam pratirupo bahishcha. Each and every, if in coronavirus also same consciousness, in us also same consciousness, according to body, rupam pratirupa. And if we say only available inside, we say Bahishya also. It is not only inside, Bahi also. So all along, there are even same way. He says Vayu. So Vayu also only one, but it becomes different. If he enters in different type of rooms, same way only consciousness, Rupam Rupam Prati Rupaha, again it is available. Same way, last say, Ekaha, that consciousness is Ekaha, Sarva Bhutantaratma. It is available in each and every being. Bhutantaratma, and saying Ekam Rupam Bahudha Karoti. Even that consciousness is only one form, but because of the Maya, Bahudha Karoti, he can become a many. And one who understands ye dhiraha of discriminative people, tam atmastham anupashyati. A people who can understand clearly as a direct, indirect means what the immediate knowledge or sitting inside, that people get eternal peace, eternal happiness. So this is given in Kathopanishad. There are many, many shlokas are available. So it is ekam only. So our real, if we know I am alone, alone means I am everywhere in only one. There is then no need of fight, no need of jealousy, because whatever available is nothing but me and it, with whom I can fight. It is called ekaha. So having described this level, immediately they say, same, which is all pervading, which is only one, that consciousness is manasaha javiya. So it is faster than mind. How can it possible when it is only one? It is all pervading. And how can it start moving? Javiya means faster. And faster of what? So it's said from mind. So manasaha javiya. How can it possible? So we will see Shankara says Bhashyam, but he says there are two type of same Atma. Like we say, this is the clay, but clay in its different form and different name. Same way, whole Jagat is nothing but consciousness only, but that consciousness is different form, different length. So when they have some available in the body, that consciousness can go faster than mind. So one name, I think you everybody knows, but it says it's called Upadhi. This is Upadhi. I would like to write, but I'm not able to write. So the meaning of Upadhi, so in Gujarati, the meaning of Upadhi is too much problem. In Hindi, Upadhi means some degree. So this BA Upadhi we will give, but in particularly in Shastra, the meaning of Upadhi means Upa Samipe Gatva Deyam Swakam Rupam is called Upadhi. To go somewhere that much near in given the one's own nature, it is called Upadhi. I don't have crystal right now, but I have if crystal, and behind crystal, if I can put the flower, red flower, then how that crystal looks, we say is a red crystal. But really speaking, we know the crystal is only crystal clear. Then we can say the redness is the upadhi of this crystal. So the redness can go also. Redness, when we keep redness, it remains it. But it is not intrinsic property of crystal. Same way, our consciousness, our real nature is all pervading. And being all pervading everywhere, Bhagavan has created subtle body, Sukshma Sharir. And that creation of Sukshma Sharira is such, if they come near with consciousness, it looks like a life. So, really speaking, Sukshma Sharira is Jada. But when we come in contact with this consciousness, this Sukshma Sharira becomes live. So, this live Sukshma Sharira is a upadhi of consciousness. Same way, then Sukshma Sharira is there, Sthula Sharira will come. So Shastra says this Sthula and Sukshma Sharira are the upadhi of consciousness. And now this word Manasaha Javiyah is talking from this upadhi star. These two words we can say is for ultimate the nature of consciousness is never has does not need to move. This is a ekam. It is from this absolute level, but this is from Vyahavarik level. This is from Vyahavarik level. Each and every has their own Sukshma Sharira, and consciousness is the, we can say, is the Sukshma Sharira is the upadhi of consciousness, and in that mind can move fast, even that mind. Suppose sitting here, I think whether that Pravina Ben has prepared tea or not. This mind has thought. If that thought reached before, if she has prepared, the mind to reach there, it takes time, but it is already prepared. The meaning is there also consciousness is available, here also consciousness available. We say it is goes fast, but need not to go because it's everywhere. But we think I am thinking. But really speaking, everywhere consciousness available. So whenever mind thinks, available there only. So he says, I would like to Brahmalok. If person goes to Brahmaloka, but before that consciousness is available there, that's why it's called, it is a faster than mind. Whenever we think and our mind goes, before that, that consciousness is available. In that, whatever we are thinking, it is called Manasaha Chaviyaha. And fourth one, Enat Deva Na apnuvan, na enat. This is the nakara. Enat means consciousness. Na apnuvan. So here Devaha is not Indra Deva, Agni Devata, Vayu Devata. But here the meaning of Deva is Indriyani. So all sense organs considered as a Deva. Many times in Shastra they have just given the name of Indriyas is Deva. The meaning of Deva, Dyotanatmak, always because of sense organs, we can have knowledge. So these are called shining. So there is a one Div verb. The meaning of Div is to shine. And these sense organs are shining. And because of their shining of knowledge, they give the message to our mind that we can have. The name of this all sense organs are called Deva. So this sense organs cannot get this consciousness. Indriyani devaha enat chaitanya tattvam na apnuvat. Cannot get it. The reason is there is one word is given in Gita. This is called aprameyah. Aprameyah. That aprameyah word, it is applicable here. Deva enat na apnuyat. But detail of this tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Hari Om. Any question?